Hey Pyros, 𝗬𝗲 here at Elite Fireworks. I hope everyone is doing great. It is November, guys, so I am doing this video to give you guys an update of Elite Fireworks, what's going to happen with our Black Friday specials, because of course many of you guys have asked in the comments below in the previous videos that, hey, what's the deal with Black Friday? When are the specials gonna be up? What's the situation? Well guys, that's what this video is. Basically, for those of you who have been asking these questions, it's just kind of like a summary, just because it makes it a lot easier for me to do it in this format for now, just because as you guys know, we're a very small team and time is not on our side, so there's a lot of major projects going on the background. Some of you guys do know some of them, and some of them are still to be announced. But the main question that we do see is because if you guys are familiar or you've shopped with Elite Fireworks in Texas, you do know that Black Friday is a major holiday for Elite Fireworks, even though in Texas there was no such thing as sales, because of course Texas regulations does not allow the sale of fireworks outside of 4th of July, basically a few days before 4th, a few days before New Year's. But in this video, guys, basically I'm gonna let you guys know. So for instance, as far as Black Friday, if you guys have been following us the last couple months, it was a little bit pre 4th of July. We did let everyone know that this upcoming couple seasons, we are in a transition stage. And basically, as you guys do know, there's Elite Fireworks in Texas, Elite Fireworks in New Hampshire. Obviously, last season, prices were not synchronized between the two, just because this store opened on June 24th. Now, for those of you who shop in Texas, you might be like, 𝗬𝗲, that's the first day of 4th of July season. That's not late. Well, guys, we were not planning to be open, so this store actually last minute had prices that were adjusted to be 365 days a year price points. Now, for the Texas store though, because it was so last minute, no matter what, we still went ahead and updated the Elite Fireworks prices by the case. So for instance, the Element for $116, Thunderbox for $179.88. Now these prices didn't matter if you shopped in Texas or in New Hampshire, you got the same prices. The reason for it, there's not that many Elite Fireworks products, and we know majority of our customers always go with Elite items. So not only that, but you guys would have got the major savings. Now for the upcoming New Year's season, both stores are going to be having the same prices. Now this season still, because we are in that transition mode between the two businesses, expect that there's gonna be, this is our first time ever for many of them that you are actually going to see just Sharpie and a paper on price points, rather than going very detailed and giving you all the detailed statistics, just because even for that, both, I know right now, for instance, at Elite Fireworks from New Hampshire, we already got in the digital price tags, but I know the Texas store will also as well, but they're not gonna be ready for for this upcoming New Year's season. Now, as far as Black Friday, if you guys go on elitefireworks.com right now, the prices are not actually updated to be the same as Elite Fireworks in New Hampshire. However, I do know that pretty soon, 𝗬𝗵𝗲 actually, they're going to work on updating the prices on the site for Elite Fireworks in Texas, because we have not yet build a new site for Elite Fireworks in New Hampshire. And in the near future though, so early 2024, elitefireworks.com will be New Hampshire based, which once that happens, guys, once this business takes over that website, there's going to be a lot more flexibility as far as what we can do as far as like online, just because New Hampshire regulations are very different. Now, for this Black Friday though, so the good thing is, so if you're going elitefireworks.com, I'll just give you guys as an example the price. So if you're looking to shop for Black Friday at Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire, we are going to be open. Of course, on Thanksgiving we will be closed, but Black Friday we will be open. And for right now, for New Hampshire, you have to come in store, and pretty soon in our social media we are going to announce the promotion. So these are our regular price. So whatever prices you see irregular, then we might run a promotions on canisters, aerial cakes, or you name it, right? We still have not figured out what the promotion will be. But for you guys, if you're shopping in New Hampshire, you come in store, whatever items you pick for Black Friday, and we're probably gonna extend it all the way to Cyber Monday. But basically everything, it'll be in store as a traditional fireworks store where you shop. So for now, temporarily. Now for you guys in Texas, now this will be the last season that 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝘀𝘁 will be Texas based. So this going to New Year's season. But so the Texas based website is the current website that you guys are used to, the current business model that you guys are used to, where you place your order. Basically nothing has changed as far as like the pre-order system. You go on Black Friday, the store will be open, you place your orders on items, and once comes December 20th all the way to December 23rd, you schedule your pickup date and time, and you come and pay in store. This will be the last season for that business model. The stuff that will change though, and probably just a couple days before Black Friday, we are gonna update the prices. But for instance, right now, if you go on 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝘀𝘁, I'll just give you guys 2 Black Hat items as an example. So this is Black Hat 5-inch shell, phenomenal shell from Black Hat. Right now on our website, for instance, if you go on 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝘀𝘁, it's actually, this is not the price, it's $144, because that's the old price. Now, obviously, here, because it's New Hampshire, $365, so $119. But the Texas store will also start getting $365 prices. Now, you might be saying to me, Valmir, $119, either way, that's not a great price. Well, guys, it's the Black Hat 5-inch shell, which is pretty expensive in general. But here's the thing that's gonna change everything. And this is for the seasonal Texas business model as well. Case prices, right, guys? The unit, $74.51 nowadays if you buy the case. So $298, and that's the regular price. So obviously this is very phenomenal. Now the only catch though, for Black Friday, guys, and that's why we are gonna keep this in mind. So for instance, whenever we're gonna run the Black Friday specials, we are not gonna run a promotion on cases. The reason for it is that because the current website on 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝘀𝘁.com is Texas based, and a ton of these items that we sell by the case. Now basically almost everything in store, there's a case price. All of these items are not available on the current website because we are building a brand new website specifically for New Hampshire. So that's why we are gonna run the promotion only on individual items. Because either way, guys, for instance, with this, for instance, even if it's a great savings, but in Texas at the moment, if you want to take advantage of some saving like this, if there's a case, for instance, because obviously if there's not enough items, then we don't have the case prices. But if there's enough items and we have the cases, then in store, so save it this season. If you want, let's say the 5-inch Black Hat box kit, just go in store on December 20th and basically pick that up. So it's a little bit of like I said, it's a little bit of an issue. Don't get me wrong, it's not the perfect solution for now, but this is our solution just because we are in a transition. But once the new site is up and 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝘀𝘁.com becomes New Hampshire based, not only for next Black Friday are you gonna be able to pre-order your fireworks, but it doesn't matter where you are in majority of the states around the US, we will be able to actually ship out that fireworks in time for your New Year's holiday way ahead. So you don't have to wait until December 20th, even in Texas. So if you want to take advantage of Black Friday savings and get them delivered directly to your door, this will be the solution for next Black Friday. But for this upcoming for the next Black Friday, but for this one, of course, it's a little bit of a hassle. Now, another example, for instance, Diablo. Of course, I do love Black Hats, so this is one of my favorite shells in general. It's a classic 4-inch shell. Now, in store at Elite Fireworks in Texas, it's $118. Here we sell it for $88, guys. So again, this just in general, so we are very excited because even with the Texas business, This will be, the Texas Elite Fireworks will be the first fireworks store in Texas to have competitive 365 days a year prices. So this is, I mean, this is unheard of. You know, our prices in Texas, don't get me wrong, are some of the best prices in the state, as they were. But now with 365 price points, because even for us guys, don't get me wrong, this is a different business in a different state. However though, from the customer's perspective, you know, you have your expectations of Elite Fireworks. So if you see an Elite Fireworks shop in the East Coast having much better price points, you know, you gotta understand, this is 365. So, you know, that's why, for instance, 365 states have better prices than seasonal state. But for us, you know, as we have been growing, we've been working on lowering our prices more and more and making them more competitive. So pretty soon, even in Texas though, here in New Hampshire, there's a, if you find, we have one promotion and one promotion only. And that promotion is we price matched every fireworks store in the state of New Hampshire if there's a better price on an item. Now, obviously, if there are some elite exclusive items, of course, we're not competing, but don't get me wrong, because that's our product. But something like items from Wanda, Raccoon, as you guys do know, we are not biased. We carry a ton of amazing products from many different brands. Usually we're around 50 to 55 different brands of items. So if you find a better price in New Hampshire at a fireworks store, Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire will price match. And once the new site is up, even for Texas, because of course the two businesses will have similar prices, but that promotion will still be available for the Texas business. So pretty soon, even Elite Fireworks of Texas will have a price match of any fireworks store in Texas. And the reason for that, guys, is pretty simple. Like, let's just go back to some canister shells, right? Because of course I love canister shell, but as an example, let's look at something like, well, these don't have, but anyway, so let's look at something like LED Freedom Ring. So this is an individual unit. You get it for $107.21, which is a phenomenal deal. Most places they sell $120 to $160. So right away, you are getting a better price. But let's say for some reason someone decided that they are running this on a special price, that it's 89 bucks or whatever, right? Or 89, whatever. Yeah, let's just go with that. Now, because we sell items, we're changing the model where we're selling at a case. So for instance, if we're selling a case at $289 for 4 of them, that's around 70 something bucks. So if we can afford to sell for 70 something bucks if you buy in volume, we can definitely afford to price match. So that's why, because this is a very new and unique business model for us, so this is something new. We've done fireworks by cases in the past, but we are in a transition. So little by little, everything is gonna get more and more case business model. So Texas business can afford to price match other fireworks stores in the near future. New Hampshire business is already doing that, just because at the end of the day, it's a very unique model that most of the fireworks stores in the state don't do. Because after all, most fireworks stores, it's buy one, get one, or everything expensive prices and they'll give you 50% off or whatever the case is. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope this video helped. It's a little bit longer than I wanted, but I wanted to touch on a few key points. Obviously, if you stood to the end of the video, I know that you are one of the original people, that you've been following our channel for a long time and you shop with Elite Fireworks. So this video specifically was made for you guys, rather than, you know, trying to attract more new customers, just because at the end of the day, as right now we are very tight on time, but the least that I can do is, at least in my own voice, create a video for you guys answering some of your questions. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you in another video right here on our channel. Bye-bye.